Hello, Facebook. Happy Monday night to you. I come on here to do a Gemini reading for you guys. Take what resonates, guys. Leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit. Hello, Facebook. I will also be posting this to my YouTube channel. Go over there. Follow me at Bobby's Girl Tarot 444. So, I'm not going to be long tonight, okay? I'm only going to be on here a short amount of time. So I'm trying to get through your guys' reading. I apologize, but I'm going to move along, okay? So I don't plan on being a long amount of time. Let's get into your message, guys. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and let's get to it, okay? With that being said, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, let's get into it. Gemini. Spirit says that your enemies are scared. And what they were telling me is Fright Night, okay? Fright Night. It's frightening over there, okay? So the karma that there's two individuals here that are experiencing, and I was also like family. These are family members, okay? I was picking up a brother-sister duo. When I saw this brother-sister duo, I was picking up the song, it was a Michael Jackson song called Scream, okay? So whether these two are screaming, these are like terrors that these two are experiencing, okay? It's because everything that these two have done to you, towards you, Gemini, okay? They shouldn't have done it. They should have just left well enough alone. Karma, 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 chameleon. You come and go. I don't know if you ever heard the song Scream, though. Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson, the bro and the sis duo. Have you ever seen the video? But I'm going to read a couple of the lyrics from that really fast, okay? So you can listen to the song if you like. Under pressure, lies, schemes, have you down, peek in the shadow, come into light. Tell me I'm wrong, and then you better prove you're right. You're selling out souls, but you care about yours, or I care about mine. So somebody here was selling somebody's soul. Or they were selling people's souls. I know. It's sad, isn't it? You know what they were selling souls for? Clout, success, the spotlight, money, popularity. Yeah. Okay. So, gotta get stronger. They want to scream. Okay. So, bash abusing victim or victimize with the scheme, coping with every lie that they scrutinize. So stop pressuring me. It says they're telling a story the way that someone is tired of telling this story, this person's way. So someone's tired of telling a story the way that someone's telling them to tell a story. They're being told, it's like someone holding up cue cards and saying, tell the story the way that it's written on this cue card. They don't want to tell it. It's making them sick. It's like it's causing all this confusion, and whoever it is, this brother or this sister, it's like it's okay to them. But the other person, it's making them sick. They're like, okay, this is over. This is done. We're done with this. So changing the rules, playing the game, this person might go insane. They find pleasure out of scandalizing every lie. And they're delusional. Or one of these individuals is delusional. Oh, every lie has to be accounted for. Yeah. Something's wrong with their eyes. Their eyes are black. Something's wrong with their eyes. You know why? Somebody lives in their basement, or something's going on with somebody's basement. They're afraid to look out their windows, their basement windows, and something about glass breaking or something's breaking or somebody's breaking things. I'm like hearing like shattering. They're living on the edge. Energy vampires. I was hearing this. Whether this person actually thinks that they're a vampire, or they believe that they're vampires, or these are families. This is a family of vampires. Energy vampires, they will steal your life force. Okay? Your energy, your destiny, your light, your spotlight, your healing abilities. They're soul suckers. Okay? They take your power. They control you. They want to take your freedom, your time, your money, your energy, all of it. Deplete you. Anything and everything. Basically, you belong to them. They own you. Imagine you've seen the movie Hocus Pocus, right, Gemini? You remember the Sanderson sisters, correct? Do you remember how they would use the children? That's how these adults do with other adults. They're soul suckers. It's sick. Definitely. All right, so you have been taken advantage of quite a many times, Gemini, quite a many times. And maybe not only by this family, not only by this brother and sister over here. You'll be by your own brother and sister if you have a brother and sister, or by your own family members in general. Okay? Also, these individuals here, they could be having symptoms of a crushing feeling, palpitations, a feeling of suffocation, devastation. And this devastation, all of these symptoms that they're feeling are unbearable to them. They can't take it. One of them is cracking, like I said. They're like, okay, this is enough. This is enough. So, since they wanted to have you spiritually beaten down, and they thought that that was okay, right? Doing that to you, you know, this is what Spirit's doing that to them. They can't handle what they were dishing out to you. But they expected you to take it, you know? Take the beating, take the beating, take the beating, take the beating. You know, it's like putting you up against the wall and then whipping you. And you're just supposed to stand there up against the wall and take the whip. Torture. And Spirit said that's enough. You've tortured. They do this to not only just you, Gemini, to other earth angels, other collective. They target people that have this type of shine, people that have this type. Your light irritates their demons. These are energy vampires. Anyone that shines, that they can see that light on them, you will attract certain people to you. You will attract light people to you, and you will attract dark people to you. You will attract both. Now, I was hearing some numbers, and I wrote these numbers down here too. So these numbers may be significant to you. I'm going to read them off to you, and I'm going to read what I wrote, the meanings of them were, and what I feel like that they were manifesting for you. Shattered dreams, okay? The number 3. So, if you were manifesting something like your dreams, something that was related to your occupation of work, your job, this may be a promotion. This may be doing something different with your work, creating something new. Then these 2 individuals were working against it. They were trying to stop it, block it, stagnate it, keep it, prevent it from happening, shatter it, break it down. Five. Shut down your ability to speak freely. This is take away your freedom of speech, your amendment right. Part of the Constitution, right? Your constitutional amendment, right? We have the right to have freedom of speech. You can say what you want to say freely. And you know what? It may offend some people. We can't help that. People get offended every day. People get offended by shampoo. People get offended by flowers. People get offended by collars. People get offended by jewelry. People get offended by cards. People get offended by turn signals. So it doesn't matter what you do. People are going to be offended by something. So say what you want to say what you need to say. Everyone they're entitled to their own opinion without placing judgment. All right, 7. So 3 and 5, 7. Now, somebody could be these life path numbers that they were attacking. All right, to have you disturbed, your peace disturbed, okay? To have you, like, your spirit unsettled. Also, lonely, depressed, okay? Wanted you alone. Didn't want to do, if you were searching for a partner, if you weren't with somebody, they did not want you to be with anybody. They wanted you to feel like you would never find love again. You'll be alone for the rest of your life. A lonely old woman or a lonely old man. All right. They wanted you to go crazy, and they wanted the people to see you go crazy, or people to see that you were crazy. Mentally ill, insane. A mental illness. All right. So the number 9, wounded, defensive, paranoid, afraid, wanting to give up, surrender. To say, oh, well, I guess I'll just take the beat down and just fall to the floor. You know, just because these people want you to. Just give up. Well, Mama and Papa didn't raise no quitter, Gemini. Are you going to lay down to the floor for anybody? No. Hell to the no. You're not going to lay on the floor for nobody. Not even these individuals. Not these thieves. Not these vampires. Not werewolves. Not nobody. So you're not wounded. You're not beaten. You're not afraid. You're not giving up. Especially on yourself. All right. So I put this in quotation marks. Spirits had to put this in quotation marks. They're specifically using a lottery system to collect karmic debt on these individuals. Don't ask me how, because whatever they did, whatever type of like whatever they were messing with, okay, whatever hocus pocus they were messing with, I haven't really got into it yet. Like I knew they were doing like the unalive magic, okay? So like they definitely wanted, they did not want you to be here anymore. They didn't want you in this realm anymore. Okay? These people are trying to like guess who's next. What's going to happen next? They're trying to find out who's the next one that something's going to happen to. Right? And Spirit's not letting them find that out. So they're doing like this lottery system with the karmic debt on these individuals. So they're not going to know who's going to get hit next. Also, they were playing with voodoo dolls. So they had a voodoo doll made of you. I don't feel like they made it themselves. They had somebody make it for them. Somebody that knew and was an expert, was their expertise on how to make. They made their own voodoo dolls. That's what they did like as profession. Someone's lights are out already. Okay, so somebody already in this mix here, in their group, because I've got here, Spirit is not playing with this gang, bunch, these members. So there could be gang members here involved, okay, or they had gang members involved, or this is a bunch of gang members here, okay. Someone's lights are already out. And someone's afraid of the dark and they can't sleep in the dark. They can't. They can't even go down the basement. Because someone does have a basement here. They can't go in their basement. Or if they were using the basement to do this stuff in, they can't go in this basement. Okay. All right. So I've got slowed down or slowed traveling. I also wrote slowed learners. So whether they're slowed learners or they're saying something about you being a slowed learner, this could also be lies that they were spreading and belittling you. Or this is what they do. They belittle people, undermining your education or education level to knock you down to size, to make them look bigger. So I've got traveled, experienced, and highly educated, okay? Whether this is somebody here in the mix, okay? Somebody that could also be like a teacher. This could be a professor, somebody that's traveled across the world. Okay, they've been to a lot of places here, okay? Worldwide knowledge, okay? Lots of degrees, okay? Take what you need out of that. A fire sign here. And lots of fire. I set fire to the rain. Adele. Maybe somebody likes Adele here. Or somebody's a Adele fan. Right. Somebody could be right-handed because I've got the letters R and T. I wrote those down. Okay. Sagittarius energy. Aries, Capricorn, and Taurus. Okay. The number 12, the number 87, number 85, 87, 85. Those years could be somebody could have been born in 87 or 85. Or between 75 and 88. Or 58 to 78. All right, so I have want to be bigger. Somebody here wants to be bigger, whether it's a brother or a sister or any of these family members or somebody in this gang bunch of members here, okay, wanted to be bigger, taller, louder, wiser, smarter, and outshine all in the land, okay? This is what they said, all in the land. Horseshoes could be significant. Somebody could ride horses. Somebody could have horses. Somebody could live where there's horses near them. Okay. A horse farm. Maybe somebody cleans out stalls. I don't know. Maybe they do that as a side job. Someone could have red or orange hair. Okay. Or reddish orange hair. Okay, or somebody could dye their hair. They could wear wigs here. They could alternate. Or they have like streaks. All right, gets pleasure in being in the spotlight and burns out quick. So this, like I said, these are energy vampires. So they have to replenish that energy, right? So where do they get it? From other people that has light in the spotlight, right? Other divine beings. So they got to recharge. They get the creativity. They send their team out. They send their gang members. They're a bunch of gang members, whatever, their minions or whoever. And they focus in on whoever these divine beings are, whoever these people that are shining are. The light beings, the light workers. The earth angels. What happens then? They bring back all that energy to this person. They use that energy to give them a boost, a high, right? And they use it for popularity, success, clout. They feel good for a while. They get depleted again. This is like somebody that, you know how the vampires run out of blood, right? Instead of using blood, they need the energy source. They don't need blood. They need energy. To help boost their popularity, their success, their clout. And they're using divine beings to do this. They're using collective to do this. They're using oh shit. Wow. And like I said, it gives them like a high. Like, this is weird. Like they feel this satisfaction, like they're winners or something. Oh, Lord. All right. Attachment to money and power. So we have the femme fatale, whether it's a feminine or it's a masculine here. Oh, Lord. So I've got the prostitute on the bottom here. Places material consideration and security above self-empowerment. So whether this person is, they're definitely attached to money and power, highlighting the erotic energy of the feminine. If this is a masculine, they nurture the feminine part of themselves, okay? So they're more feminine. A trickster. Huh. A thief. Huh. slave for you. This person, these two people, this brother, sister over here, give your willpower. It's like, give it to them. They want you to give it away. Give away your free will to them. Like, sign over your soul to them. Puppet master. You see this? Like being all dangled around? So I have these strings. A wounded child. Blame all their dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds. Resist moving on through forgiveness. So this brother sister duo over here, every wound that they've ever had is always, they're always going to blame somebody else. They're never going to forgive their mother for hurting them, their father for hurting them, their, brothers or their other siblings, or their other, brothers and sisters, or uncles or aunts, or, whoever hurt them, teachers, you name it. Whoever's caused them pain. If this was a bully in school, they'll never forgive them for hurting them. So-and-so hurt me. I'll never forgive them. I'll hold the grudge until I go in the ground. Yeah. So these individuals could be very promiscuous. This whole family could be, or this whole group could be very promiscuous. Whether they're promiscuous with each other, like this is a family that comes from incest, I don't know. Whether they hide this, it's a possibility. They don't want people to know this. Legal issues. Well, moving in silence. Everybody wants to rule the world, don't they? Tears for fears. Yeah, maybe they do. Maybe. These individuals, they just want to be selfish. Just repeat negative patterns. So they could have tried to alive you quite a few times, and someone said that you resurrected. Okay. So you had a Lazarus moment quite a few times. Someone thought that they had like put you down, and they had you down. So maybe you like went, like you were like, you disappeared for a while, or you didn't pop out for a while. Somebody didn't see you for a while. And then all of a sudden that you like popped out of nowhere, and they're like, what the fuck? And they're like, what happened? And here you are, you're like, hi, how you doing? And they're like, what just happened there? We thought that we laid this person down, and you had a Lazarus moment, right? Drama. Yeah, they wasted their time doing this. Drama is breaking out here. This person stirring the shit pot, same stuff, different day. Okay? These people here, same shit, different day. They're vampirous, Elvira. They're on fire. Elvira's on fire. Okay? Or Elvira and their brother is on fire. Bankrupt. All right. This is another thing. Somebody was messing with your bank account, or someone trying to get into your bank account, or trying to get the password to get into your bank account. Being ignored. You're ignoring this person. And be careful. I heard somebody trying to knock at your door, or somebody may be knocking at your door. If they know where you live, they may be coming to your door and knocking your door. Hate you. Spiritual hater, hate your spirituality, your light, your magic, your power. Hate the fact that every time they try and unalive you, you resurrect. Yeah, you reflect. Here you are. Gemini is like, ah, you come right back. They're like, they're so protected. How is it? Instead of there and talk shit. Screenshots here, getting evidence and proof that they're not shit. Well, I think you've known that they're not shit. What are they trying to force? Force things on you. Well, they're trying to force you to give up your free will. They're trying to force you down. Like, this is like telling a dog, sit down, lay down. Sit, boo-boo, sit. Good dog. You're not a dog. You're not a pet. You're a human being. You don't give demands and commands. Oh, my goodness. So they can get what they want. They're like, yo, okay, just go over there and sit down so they can take what they want from you. So they can have what's meant for you. Creeping on you. Up in your business. So, yeah, something about this traveling here. Slow traveler. Trying to slow your travel. Traveling towards you. Travels a lot. Well-traveled. Maybe traveling now. Wanna be you. Wanna be you. The wannabe. Rejected. They'll never be you. Huh? Yeah, they're threatened by you. And you're not a dog. These are wolves. You're not a dog. Boss Daddy. Tell Boss Daddy. Or this brother over here. Okay, if that's who it is. That you're not a dog. Sex fix. They got a sex fix or a sex addiction. Or secret lovers got a bad reputation. Or they could have been sleeping with their sister. I don't know. Gross. Nasty. Bullying you online. Cyberbullying you. This is to get you to lay down, to sit down, to lay down. And you're not sitting down, laying down. Well, at least I hope you're not. I mean... won't give up the fight. So they're mad and they're screaming because you won't give up the fight. This is why they're screaming now. It's not your family, it's their family. They're zombies. They're zombies. They're vampires. These people stay up all night. They stay up all day and all night. No contact. You don't have any contact with these people. They're blocked. You get the silent treatment, cut off all communication. So they could be saying, oh, no, we have contact. We talk all the time. We're best friends. No, you're blocked. You have no contact with them. You cut off all communication with these people. They got egg on their face. They're shamed, shit backfired, and they all caught up. Yeah, they're envious. They're a fucking hater. They're jealous and they're spiteful. All of them. And they're fighting. You don't trust these people. You've detached from these people. That's a brother and sister, more than likely, that's fighting with one another. Okay? Soul contract. Soulmate, partnership, spiritual union here. Yeah, there's a soul contract here. Karmic. Souls. Okay? They're doing this with the souls. I've said souls a few times. Immature, argumentative, playing the victim, childish, Double life, liar, deception, in another relationship. So somebody here, they've living double lives. This is also like hiding, living under another alias. Somebody also believes they're a vampire. Inferno. Huh. Do you see this? Like, look at this person. They're in a cage. Chaos, job loss, everything crumbling. Fire, whether it's a fire sign or not. Communication, conversations, expressing feelings. Okay, somebody wants to express some type of feelings over here. They can have burning feelings over here. They're on fire. Okay. Good Lord. All right, that's why they're coming your way, because they got some type of desires over here, some type of sexual thoughts. Be careful. Somebody could be carrying an STD, and they be wanting to transmit it to you so they can trap you in this soul contract, okay? This is to keep you attached to them so they can suck from you. Not in a good way. Not in a good way. Determined. Spiritual attack. Spiritual attack. You see the eyeballs? They're red. Divine interventions, facing their demons, okay? Somebody got demons. They need to face their demons. Fed up, cutting ties, walking away. Yeah, somebody's twin. Huh. Somebody could be dealing with their twin here. Huh. If they're on a twin flame journey, and you know you're on a twin flame journey, not everybody's on a twin flame journey, okay? If you follow that, okay, then that's wonderful. If you don't, then that's probably not your message. This person's going to bring you flowers and bring you a gift. Be careful with this, what this person brings you. I'm also lingerie. Somebody's bringing you lingerie. Oh my. Tired of drama, okay? Gemini, you tired of drama. Okay, dharma. You got good dharma, okay? You got good dharma. Knowing they fucked up. So, they know. They know that they should not have done this to you. Sexual protection. Whether somebody didn't wear any sexual protection. Whether you didn't wear sexual protection when you were with this person, if you were with this person, okay, somebody just doesn't wear it, okay, or they were with somebody else and they didn't wear sexual protection. This could have been a hater. Somebody could have been with their sister and they didn't wear any sexual protection. Who knows? Like, or with their brother. Envy. An envious hater. Run away. Could be leaving behind a family situation here. Copycat. Somebody that wanted to be like you or wanted to be you. Fake. Okay, fake friends. They could have trusted a fake friend and stayed in a situation. You know, they believe this person. And they stayed with a person because a fake friend told them to. Now, their best friend could have been their sister or their brother. So they could have stayed with the person whether they were married or they were committed to another person over here. And they could be breaking this contract. They got lied to. They got manipulated. Investigation here. Somebody could have went to another country. I got to give that message here, okay? Wow. Somebody had like a really sick, this was like the tantric sex, but they did really sick sex rituals. Like this was like BDSM, but it was like extreme, like torturous rituals on somebody here. That's awful. That's horrible. Destroyed, broken, fucked up. Yeah, that's fucked up. Like, this is what I was seeing, like breaking glass. Maybe somebody like actually did break glass. Like somebody trying to get away, like run away. Like if somebody was running away, I mean, somebody could have thrown like glass at someone, or maybe they tried to bust out somebody's windows or like in their car. So we could be dealing with a psycho. Berlin. Berlin is Berlin significant? Gemini. Sneaky link. Side piece. Somebody could have committed to a side piece because they trusted a friend or a sibling. Take it as there is any. Someone that was like their friend, you know, they trusted them like their best friend. Spend the night. Up all night. See, these energy vampires are up all day and up all night. And that's what they do. I mean, to somebody that pillow talked all your business. Drama. And then they spreaded it around, like all over town. Bringing it around town. Bringing it around town. Right? Oh, their penny pension. Could have lost a job. I don't know if they were selling sex or because they were prostituting. Somebody here was doing some prostitution. They could have had like an OnlyFans, or they could have done some online stuff. It doesn't have to be OnlyFans. It could be anything here. They could have done like low-key escort. Low-key escort. Party animals, sex, drugs, and alcohol. Indulging in surface pleasure. Turn up. So somebody's turn up. Somebody got body work done. She was a long, cool woman in a black dress. All the feels. Somebody got filled up. Somebody was into the same sex too. They could have been having like threesomes. Somebody had threesomes with somebody's sibling. Key player. Playing in a central role because you're irreplaceable, Gemini. This person was throwing hands. Ooh. We're throwing rocks and hiding hands. Hostile. Want to fight you. Why? Because you're speaking the truth? Hey, Google, stop. Try to get a timer out here, guys, because, you know, I made those videos yesterday. My last couple of videos have been way too long here. So being responsible, yeah, keeping shit in check. So you are responsible here. Yeah, they're throwing shade, criticizing, disrespect, and being judgmental. It's a spiritual narcissist. So because they were being a spiritual narcissist, and they don't like your spirituality, right? They don't like you speaking the truth about what's going on in their life. I mean, you don't know who this person is. I don't know who this person is from Adam to Eve. Right? That doesn't mean I'm not gonna speak the truth. Not gonna get the message out there. They're gonna throw shade. They're gonna hate. They're gonna envy. They're gonna come after you. You gotta be careful who you come after out there. People don't know what your spiritual ranking is. They don't know what bloodline you have. They don't know. OnlyFans. Someone met on OnlyFans. Habitual liar. Yeah, because it's easy to lie than tell the truth. That's so easy, you know? It just rolls off their tongue, you know? Russell, Fisher, Bell, Jordan, Dixon, Gordon, Porter, Simpson, Olson, Hicks, Fox, Wells, Bennett, Sanders, and Woods. Any of those names ring a bell? Maybe Bell. Polyamorous lifestyle. Spirit says you're right. Mental illness. In the closet. Hiding it. Hiding that. Oh, hush, hush. Paula. Somebody's name is Paula. So it's Paula Abdul. When I seen this, Hush Hush, I was thinking that song Rush Rush, Paula Abdul. Remember that and that video with Keanu Reeves. Okay, Sagittarius. Wow, Gemmies. Northern states, Massachusetts. Okay, so somebody could be from Massachusetts or one of the northern states here. Okay. Isaiah, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue, here we're at the rolling off the tongues. Every tongue which rise against me in judgment, I shall condemn. This is the heritage of the servant of the Lord, and their righteousness is from me, says the Lord. Big money moves. Yeah, they were making big money moves off of you. Could have been Sagittarius or Massachusetts. Who knows? Narcissist. Oh, narcissistic tactics. Not working no more. Couple, family, group. They can't cloak the innocent. Huh. Trying to cloak themselves or trying to cloak you. Don't want you to be seen. Indigo child. Somebody could be an indigo child here. Highly sensitive, an old soul, a warrior personality, a leader, someone to take charge, a clairvoyant, a psychic, aura, a great healer, pure of heart, a creative, believer in gifts. So someone's an indigo. You came up against an indigo. Shame on that. That's a price to pay. You know, every lie has to be accounted for. They have sticky fingers. So the thieves have sticky fingers. Overlooked and underestimated. Mad because they can't copy your energy, so they need to find their own ideas. Travels. Okay, I've seen travels and I've wrote it down, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 times now. A mechanic or car lover, Sagittarius, mechanic, car lover, likes to travel or travels for work. You choose peace and forgiveness. So that's your choice. What do they choose? Grudges. They'll take it to their grave with them. Remember when they was 7 years old? And they was in 2nd grade? Somebody took their chocolate milk from the lunchroom? Yeah, they'll never forget that. Burning your photos. And they'll always throw it up in your face, too. Large bank deposit has been or is being made in the next few days. So, someone trying to control how others see you because they can't control you. Yeah, you're not a dog. You're not a robot, Gemini. Financial paid dominant or dominatrix, BDSM sex service, paid home bills, vacations, etc. There we are. There's your traveler. Someone is a financial paid traveler, a dominant masculine, or a dominatrix feminine. Services. There's your occupation. Take your feelings out of the conversation that's coming your way. New York, Massachusetts. Someone's about to be eliminated. Well, we said this. Announcements. They ain't going to know what's going to happen next. I don't know. They won't tell me either. Money mules. So there's money mules here. So that's gang members are money mules. The gang crimes are Smurfs. They receive money. They move money that come from their victims of fraud. And these people assist with criminal activity. Some are aware of it and some are not knowing. They transfer it, they wire it, they do it through scams, and they open bank accounts, and they're involved in money laundering. Okay, Reed, Kelly, Howard, James, Hughes, Price, Brooks, Gray, Long, Jenkins, Henderson, Hayes, Owens, Black, and Spencer. Any of those names may be significant. West Virginia, sloppy and messy, getting a dose of their own medicine. They didn't care if you lived or died, and now no one cares if they live or die. Do unto others went back on them, so that's very sad. Someone could be an only child here. Diva. Yeah, dancing queen. Someone's a dancing queen. Only 17. Maybe they started when they were 17 doing this. Policy, contract, their name's on it. Or your name could be on it, Gemini. Or it was removed from it. Known or unknown. This could be a policy on anything. Property. Life insurance. Real estate. Anything. Puerto Rico, bilingual, warrant out for their arrest. So somebody's got a warrant out for their arrest in one of these states: New York, Puerto Rico, Massachusetts, West Virginia. Someone could be fleeing the country. Maybe they're going to Berlin. Who knows? Everyone's watching you level up. Maybe they're going to the northern states. Could be a Sagittarius. It's the only sign I see out here. Now, I did say Taurus. I did say Capricorn. It could be an older woman over the age of 50 involved here. Need to make it right. Being haunted and having nightmares for what they did to you. Boo-hoo. This thief. Boo. Boo-hoo. Yeah, they study you so they can be like you. They were having the time of their life. I bet they're not now, huh? They did daily witchcraft on you, copying your energy because you found your life purpose. He or she was scared that you would leave, that they would leave them for you. All right. Made your mark and they will never forget your name. They're haunted by how they treated you. And this was fate. They stay intoxicated to cover up their pain. So use the people that they got to go against you for themselves. Use and abuse many, or currently still is. And someone is definitely got some type of heat over here, or in heat. Okay? Your pain gives them pleasure. They want to see you in pain. Yes. Archangel Azrael's here, the angel of death. Guides to heaven, heals grief, living a nightmare, okay? It's time. You found out who your friends and family are and who had a heart and who betrayed you, and leave them behind, okay? So you're going to have to leave people behind, okay? Especially if you are traveling. Somebody's traveling. There's a lot of travel here. Somebody is going somewhere. Creating a positive influence for others, okay? 111. Blessings coming, okay? Or this has been a blessing. Just be rid of these energy vampires. Took revenge on you for exposing them. Someone with fair or light skin. Yeah. You ought to not come after people. Just let people be on their divine path. Let people do what they need to do. If people know what their purpose is, let them be on their purpose. We don't know who you are. And you're out here attacking. Even as I have these names here, I don't know. I don't know these people. I don't know these people. I have no idea. Personally, I don't know. Never met them. Okay. It's cuffing season. If you're single, get ready to mingle. Amy? All right, Amy. Get ready to mingle. Your name's Amy. Tammy? Your name Tammy? Tomas? Tomas. Tammy and the, is it Tammy and the Shrew? Tammy and the Shrew? There's a play. Somebody like plays? Okay, they're Gemini, they're Scorpio. Game. Yeah, we got games. Somebody playing games. Be careful. Somebody's not playing games with you, okay? We got handcuffs out here. So we got a rose. Somebody may be trying to give you a rose, or somebody could be getting arrested on a date. So if you're going on a date, be careful with who you're going on a date with, you know. Could be an Aries or a Scorpio. It could be another Gemini. It could be a Sagittarius, okay? Maggie or Margaret. I see fame again. Something about fame. All right. Fanny. Something about this farm. All right. So Canada. Saying Canada. Marjorie. Jeffrey. Cajun food. Somebody eating Cajun food. Okay, 94 or 49. Jax or Jackie or Jacqueline or Janet. Jackson. Jamie. Sag. All right. Eden, Emma, Madge. There's Leo. Max. Jed. Jace. Capricorn. Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Gemini, and Sag again, okay? Are the signs I see here. 49, 9. Jennifer. Gia. Okay. Dex or Dax. All right. Fen. Not Finn. Fen. F-E-N. Fen. Camden. Okay, I see New Jersey. Okay, North Dakota, California. Okay, Maryland, Maine, Georgia, we got Massachusetts, New York, Puerto Rico, West Virginia. All right, QAJMGXPFECND. That's what I have for you guys, Gemini. Hopefully this message resonated. If not, it wasn't for you, okay? Only take what you need out of it, leave the rest. Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, Sag, okay? And then I said Taurus. What's the other one I had here? And Aries, okay? Or the other two. Aries and the number 9, 4, 9, 1, 2, 4, 9, 3, 5, 7, 10, 85, 78, 87, 58, the number 12, number 21. The letters R and T could be significant also. Tamika, Tabitha, okay. All right, guys, that's what I have. Good luck, and I hope you have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys in the next one. And if these messages are resonate, like it, and head over to my YouTube channel and like me over there, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care and have a wonderful night. Good luck.